Okay. Please open the exercise number 1 from Excel Lab 5, Excel Lab tutorial. According to this question, open our practice workbook Excel Lab 1 file. We have opened this file. Apply the following on sheet practice 1. We have sheet, something called sheet. You know what is sheet? Sheet like page in the Microsoft Word. In Excel called sheet. Sheet practice 1. We have sheets here, sheet 1, sheet practice 1, 2. We need practice 1. Select cell D6 and type the map. Go to D6, D6. Type the map. Enter. After typing writing the word or sentence, you should press enter to finish editing the cell. Go to question letter B. Clear the contents in row 14. Row 14, clear the contents. For row, we have a button here called clear. You can use it. Select 14, then use clear content to clear content of the row.
Row 14.
Will delete the content only. Will not delete the row at all, but delete the content. Delete column G. Delete, not clear. Delete column G. Going to column G, you can delete this by selecting from the columns header, right click from the header, from the letter here mentioned here, or maximize, right click, then delete. Will delete whole column with the text inside also. Delete. And shift the other columns to G column. So the previous column was deleted. And shift the other columns to left. Question number D. Using either cut and paste or drag and drop, move the content of row 18 to row 14. Row 18, I want to move the content here. Move, not copy paste, cut paste, or moving. You have two options to do that. Firstly, you can use cut and paste. Right click, cut, and go here. Right click, paste. Again, don't go anywhere else, because if you go here and paste, will paste here. So go in the first cell here, then select paste. The other way to do that, you can select, after selecting, go to the border and press still holding and move the release. Then release your mouse. Again, select, go to the border, you'll see a cross with arrows, then press, hold on, and move, then release. So I made cut and paste using drag drop, or move on and release. Use the fill handle to put an X in cell F9, F17. F9, go to F9. So firstly, if you read a question, you should go to the cell. Don't do anything here until go to the cell. F9, go to F9 firstly. This is F9. F9 to F17, I should write X. If you write X here, X directly مباشرة, we'll write in the first one. So don't select before. Now, first you need F9 and 17 using fill handle. Using fill handle, go to F8. This is fill handle. From the cross the black cross, and I will copy X to other empty cells. Press here, then hold in, then release. Hold on, then release. Again, from here, you can press from the mouse, still pressing, and release.
من المربع اللي في الزاوية ولا؟
مربع. Only from here. Don't use anything here from the border. Just here only. From the dot here. We have dot here. هنا نقطة هون يا شباب. بس here hold on then release. ضلك ماسك ثم افلت. هيك معناها بالعربي. هذا بسموه في الهاندل. شو بعمل لك يعني؟ شو اعمل هون؟ copy paste. It works like copy paste. But fill handle used for other things also, not only for copy paste, used for autofill for numbers, and we will use it inshallah. Okay, I have finished now. Question number 2. Question number 3, not 2, 3. Apply the following on sheet. I have changed now in the question. He changed the sheet name. So go to sheet number practice 2, called practice 2. From here, don't do anything here. Go to next page called practice 2, called sheet next sheet called practice 2. راح الصفحة الثانية يا شباب. Question number A. Autofit column width for the entire workbook. This is workbook. Entire workbook. Select entire workbook from here where you can use pressing here. We'll select all workbook. Should go right or left. So you can select entire workbook by pressing here from the corner. Above the corner, above A1, we have small arrow here. Press here. We'll select entire workbook. Then Autofit. You can use Autofit by pressing double click between two columns. Or you can go to format. We have Autofit column width. From the question, Autofit column width. From format, Autofit column width. Will Autofit column for the text. Means if the column like this will Autofit the column according to the text inside the column. Again, select whole entire workbook, then format, Autofit column width. Next question, modify the row height for row 3 to row 14 to 22.5. Okay, row height 3 to 14. 3, select 3. Don't select from here. Select from here, from the left, from the columns, row header. So 3 to 14. Then right click, row height. Or from format, we have row height. Type the number mentioned in the question, 22.5. And press OK. We'll change the row height from row 3 to row 14. Delete row number 10. Go to row number 10. If in the question mentioned delete, don't delete the content only. Delete whole row. Don't press delete in the keyboard. Strong. Undo. You should delete the entire row by pressing right click, then delete. Or from here you can use delete sheet row, the same option. As you know, as you want, you can choose any of them. Right click, delete. will delete the entire row and shift the rest of rows above. Insert a column to the left of column C. Type secondary contact in cell C2. So firstly, do this. Insert a column to the left of column C. Select column C, right click, insert. We'll insert to the left. We have other way to do that. Undo. Use insert. Select first, select, insert, sheet column. We'll insert a column to the left. Rest of the question D, letter D, type secondary contact in cell C2. Secondary contact here, C2. We have C2 here. This is C2. I can write secondary, caps lock. Just enter. Secondary contact in C2. Make sure cell C2 is still selected and choose wrap text. Don't do anything here because it is you see that the rest of the text hidden here. So this question will do something for that, for this hidden text. Select C2 and use wrap text. This is C2, something called wrap text. Wrap text, as you see in the picture, will rotate the text to the next line, like this. Remove it.
دكتور لو سويت لها اوتوفت بتستوي على حجم وش اسمه؟
اوتوفيت
بتقطع يعني الكلام.
نعم، اوتوفيت تنفع على حجم يصير طوليه. اذا بدك اياه على سطر ثاني بدك تعمل راب تكست.
تمام.
ميرج اند سنتر سيلز. طبعا الراب تكست اوتوماتيك بسموه، يعني لو انت صغرت كبرت راح ترجع تكبر تصير خط واحد، لو عملت لها انت تصغير من هنا راح ترجع سطرين، فهي اوتوماتيك بسموه راب تكست اوتوماتيكلي بتقلب لك اياه، مش اجباري يصير سطرين. راح اعطيك طريقه كيف تعملها اجباري. merge and center cells A1 F1. merge and center for A1 F1. So firstly, to answer this question, you should select before. Go to A1 F1, then use merge. We have button here called merge and center. We have different options here, but we need merge and center. First one. Hide the billing address and phone column. Billing address, hide. From right click from the header, don't select like this. It's wrong. You can't select for one column only. Just go from the header only. From the header D. Select from D, don't select from text. Select from D, right click, hide. Hide will hide the column. You see that A, B, C, and no D here. E. So we have a hidden column here. You can see that there is something here different from this. How to unhide this? I will learn you, inshallah. Okay, I have finished the exercise. Alhamdulillah. Now I will complete, inshallah, how to. And I will review all things that we have done in the exercise. To unhide anything from rows or column, you can also hide row. Example, I will hide row number 9. Hide. How to unhide or to show? Select the column before and the column after, then right click unhide. Also in rows, right click, unhide. You can use also from format, hide and hide row, no, unhide rows. Format and hide rows. If you didn't select anything, will not work. Unhide rows. We should select before and use from format. Most of the options mentioned here in format. Unhide. Okay, I will make a review on this sheet for, you know, all options here. We have font.
Yes.
You can write or can modify the font and modify the color and font color and shading or fill color. About border, I will learn you inshallah how to put border for this table. Select before, then go to border, all border. I told you before, if you print this file, you will not see a border here, no table, just arrangement. So to do that, select all text, then go to border, select all border. Or you can use more borders to do what you want to change, as you want to change the border here. So choose all border, then go to print again. You will see that the table has a border. Okay. This is alignment. This is alignment. Alignment. If you have text here like this, you can change the alignment in for column, vertical alignment, and horizontal alignment. You can use center and center or middle center. We have also here rotation. You can rotate the text here. Or go to format, rotate the text from here. You can rotate the text as you want. Or put degrees here. This is alignment for text. Left and right alignment or right to left alignment. If you write in Arabic or in English, you should choose left for English and right for Arabic. Or content. Content will, the Excel allows you to choose the paragraph direction based on the language. This is a good option for the Excel.
ودكتور الحصة مسجلة الحين؟
مسجلة. Indentation. We can use indentation. I told you before in the Microsoft Word that we have indentation. Like this text, you can use indentation. Means مسافة بادئة. مسافة قبل المسافة الطبيعية. If you go inside here, you can't write in the left because you have indentation here. So use left indentation or decrease indent or increase indent. Usually in Excel, we don't use this, but mentioned here that we have indentation. The most used button here, wrap text. Wrap text, as mentioned here, التفاف النص. Wrap extra long text into multiple lines so you can see all of it in multiple lines. For this example, if you resize this text and use wrap text, we'll rotate the text here. It will be in 3 lines or 4 lines. 4 lines. So wrap text will rotate the text to 4 lines. If you resize the text to be Autofit, will auto rotate the text to be 1 line only. So wrap text automatically rotate the text to, rotate means يعني, not rotate means that I mean wrap text into multiple lines. Merge and center. We have merge and center. If you select multiple cells and use merge and center, will merge and center. If you have text here, example, as mentioned before, here use merge and center to merge and center. Merge across if you select multiple cells in the same row into one large cell. Merge across will do something like that. I will learn you. If you want to merge this one with this one and merge this one with this one and this one with this one, you can select all these. If you select first one, merge and center will do what? Will merge one, only one. One will take the first line and merge, put the first text in whole cell, undo. If you select merge across, what will do? Will merge this one and go to the first line, first row, then merge it with the other rows, then go to the next row, merge it with other columns, and so on. See what will happen now. So دمجنا كل يعني كل صف لوحده مختلف عنه. دمجنا كل صف لوحده. Merge all the rows alone. يعني واضح شو مكتوب هنا. فهمك القصة مكتوب هنا. Merge selected cells in the same row into one large cell. So according to what? According to same row. According to same row will merge the same row. ما راح يدمج لك اياهم كلهم مع بعض زي هذه. راح يعمل لك merge the same row. هذه مهمة. merge the same row again يعني الفرق بيناتهم انت. You can differentiate between this and this. This is a new one. Normally we use this. This is new for multiple cells. If you have multiple cells and you want to merge this one and this one, you can use merge and across. Merge this one and this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. You can use merge across. Merge cell, normal like merge and center. The same like merge and center, but without centering only. Without putting the center. Example, if you use this, the same like before, and the same like merge and center, but without center. Difference between this and this, merge and center, will just only center the text. بعطيك توسيط النقط هذه وهذه بدون توسيط يعني نفس الدمج لكن هذه توسيط وهذه بدون توسيط. And merge means split. Split again. Not undo, different from undo. This is unmerge. If you merge something and you want to unmerge, you can use unmerge. Usually used for something like this one. You can use unmerge to return this row as previous because we don't have text here. Usually we use unmerge. To merge, use merge as center. To unmerge, use unmerge. Or you can press here and press again. طيب. This is very important place here. We have data type. I told you before that we have data type. If you press anywhere, you will see general that we don't determine the type of data. You can use data type from here to determine the data as we told you in the last session or previous session. If you write number here, example, and use number, automatically will put 2 decimal. 2 decimal يعني 10. You can change the decimal points here to 0 to put مثلا 3 as an example, 3 zeros or 4. Wait, please. Okay, go to, you see here, decrease decimal, increase decimal. Decrease, increase. And you'll see here that we have comma style for 1000. If you press here, we'll put 1000 comma or a million comma. If you have a number greater than this number, as you see, we have 1000 comma. This is comma. You can remove this comma from where. If you want to change it, you can go again, change it to number. Put here, will automatically will convert the number to accounting, because usually we use comma for accounting. To change, to return this to normal normal way, use number. So we have decimal here, and if you have a number here like 25%, 25, you can use percent from here to convert it to 25%. If you press percent here, we'll multiply the number by 100 and put percentage. To convert this number again, you can use number. Return number to return the number to original format. About accounting now, as you see, if you go inside, this is important for you. If you don't know, if you go inside again this number, you will not see anything here. لاحظوا يا شباب، انت الان راح تلتخم شوي لانك مش مستخدم الاكسل كثير، راح تلاقي اوبشن مش شغاله هنا. ليش؟ لانك ما بتعرف انك لازم تطلع برا. You should go outside the cell, then go inside again. Oh, you should press enter, then go inside the don't go inside the cell, just select the cell from outside. ما تدخل داخلها عشان تدخل اوبشنز هون، فقط من برا. راح تقول لي في طلاب راح يقولوا لي ما بنعرف نسوي هذا الشيء. لا، تقول لي مش شغال اللي عندي في الداخل. اضغط بكليك هنا، كل هذه الاشياء طفت، ما اشتغلت. في اشياء شغاله، في اشياء لا. لا، انا بروح شو بسوي؟ بريح اطلع كل شيء مش شغال عندي. بطلع برا الخليه، enter. You should go outside the cell and select cell from outside. You can select multiple cells if you want. Then go to do what do you want. For this, I want to change the currency, dollar. You can choose more accounting format from here. In general, we have options, multiple options here. The same options mentioned here, mentioned here. For all data type, we have options, more options. According to currency, you can choose more account format, accounting. Currency and account the same, but maybe different shape or style or format. Choose from here different currency. SAR, okay. You can put decimal places. If you want to put 3 like this, 2, you can put 3 or 4. Normally or usually we use 2 only, because we have for 36 riyal we have هللز at most 99. اكثر شيء راح يكون عندك 99 هلل، ما يكون عندك اكثر من 99 هلل. فراح نحط نقطتين هون بس، صفرين. حط اوكي.
الحين دكتور،
تفضل.
بالنسبة لازم نكتب قبله صفر بعدين صفر، يعني نخليه عدد عشري.
ايوه. To put percentage you should put a number between 0 and 1 only. بين الصفر والواحد رقم. To use percentage for يعني for correct way you should put number between 0 and 1. Don't put number greater than 1. If you put not 1 as an example, should be what, or will be what, 100%. So put numbers between like this, between 0 and 1. This is percentage. Percentage means example, I want to know how many students pass the exam. I have grades here. Example, I have as an example, I have you are 40 students. I have 35 students pass the exam. How I can count the percentage? I will divide the 35 over 40. أقول في عندي 35 من 40. when you press enter will get result number between 0 and 1. Then go to percentage, you will know that I have 80% pass the exam. كيف بدي اعرف نسبة النجاح عندي؟ بالطريقة هذه يا شباب. طبعا انا ما قلت لك كيف تعمل هذا اللي يساوي كذا. I didn't learn you how to do that equal and كذا, but you should know how to use percentage. I will learn you inshallah how to use equal and make calculation. Okay, conditional formatting. If you have a table here, go to practice number 1. I will create table. You can use conditional formatting. No, not conditional formatting. I will use format as table. I will explain conditional formatting time. Format as table. You can create a format table. Press OK. Using these options. تقدر تستعمل الاوبشنز اللي هون يا شباب. في هاي بسموها format table. Again, if you have table without borders, you can use format as table. After selecting the table, format as table and select from one of these, and my table has header. Okay, press OK. We'll open a new tab called design. ممكن تختار غير الشكل من هون مرة ثانية. عندك تاب جديد يسميها design. ممكن نشيل header, remove header row and put first column and total row and last column, banded column. Cell style, you can change cell style using this cell style, special for styles. And if you want to use styles, ready styles, you can use this, or you can use filling color to fill what do you want. But usually we use sometimes cell style. All styles here has a name. Every style has name. All styles have names. Calculation, check cell, supplementary text, and so on. So in the question, sometimes in the question, the exam, mentioned that you should use the cell style called gold accent 4. Conditional formatting, inshallah, I don't know it's mentioned in the book or not. Usually we don't learn this. So format cell style. To remove cell style, you can use normal and normal. For that, normal. To remove the format as table, use clear. I have here for clear, I have clear all, clear formats, clear content, clear comments and notes, clear hyperlink. Clear all will do what? Clear, delete everything, undo. Clear formats will clear the formats that I did before here. So I don't have now format as table, but I can use one of these. And الصوت لو سمحت خلينا نشوف الصوت. Again, undo. Clear content will clear content. If you go to another place here, if you use clear content, we only clear the data without clearing the format. But clear format, undo. Clear format will clear the format and leave the data as it is. But clear all will delete everything. Clear comments and notes will not take it, and clear hyperlink. If you have hyperlink, you can clear it. So usually we use three options: clear all, to clear everything, formats and content; clear formats to clear only formats. Formats يعني تنسيق يا شباب. Clear contents, clear data means. Okay. How to use autofill? Autofill or autofill handle. Go to sheet number 1 as an example. If you have numbers here, example 1, 1, 2, sorry, 2. Select 1 and go down. Usually will copy again. Autofill handle. This is autofill handle. In the rectangle, we have dot here. If you go here, you will see black cross. Press and hold on, then release. Will copy text, but you can use options here to choose another option called fill series. Fill series will continue numbers. Will autofill continue the rest of numbers. Again, if you press here as an example 10, then use autofill handle. You can use it from here fill series. I have different way for that. I want to make something like 20, 30, and autofill 20, 30, 40, 60, 70, 80, and so on. So select both of cells. Don't use autofill handle now. Firstly, select, then use autofill handle. Now, if you use this, automatically will count the difference between 20 and 30, 10. Then add 10 for other cells. You can complete also. You can go also up. How? Again, just press here and go up. Also, you can go right and left, but you should write here something. If you write 25, will subtract 15. And if you go left, will add 15. And auto calculator for you. This is for numbers. You can write any number if you can write thousands and hundreds as you want. 114, 117. We have series here, 3. add 3. Just select both of them, then go to the bottom right corner, and press and hold on then release. You can also use Saturday. We have something stored in the Excel, the days stored in Excel. Also, you can write here any month. We are in October. Particularly, will auto fill months until finish months, then start again. January. Also in Arabic, sometimes we have an Arabic. Sabt, Ahad, Ithnain. If you don't have in Arabic, example, Sabt. Stored. Also, Safar. Pardon. How to add your list. كيف تعمل list إلي. File. Options. Advanced. In general, you have create list for use in sort and fill sequences. Edit custom. I have all here. I have here before. Maybe I stored it before. All cells. So if you want to write your cell, you can go again fill. File. Sorry. Fill. Go to file, advanced. Then go to down, general, edit custom cell. Then write here your cell. Example. سامعيني يا شباب؟
ايوه
عملنا ليست مثلا المواد مثلا الحاسب.
يا دكتور ما في بريك.
انا اخلص هذه وبعدين اذكرك ان شاء الله. الحاسب الانجليزي، اللغه العربيه. الانجليزي، اللغه العربيه، الرياضيات. or in English ان شاء الله. English better. Computer, math, Arabic, English, learning RSC, SK, sorry, and physical education. Press add. You will see that the list here. Press OK. Then OK. Now write something like مثلا as an example math. Enter. Then go here and use the autofill handle. So you can create any list. You can create as tea, coffee, and you can use tea, coffee, milk. Select these list and go to options. Then go to advanced, edit custom list. You can write it again or use import from here. We'll import the selected list here. Then press OK. OK. Then if you write milk example and use handle, write well tea, coffee, milk, tea, and coffee. Okay, thank you. I will pause the recording now. نكمل يا شباب. How to change row height or column width. By, you can press here and you see the number above width 11, 12. You can change the column width by pressing between two letters from up. You cannot move from here. You can move from here only to change the width. Also to change the row height, you can move from here. To auto fit the column width, you can press double click between both cells to auto fit according to the text inside. Or you can use, I will undo, use format, auto fit column width. Will auto fit column according to text inside. This is important for you. If you have a small column, just go between them and press double click. This is the same like auto column width. You can press double click to auto fit the column width. Then go to the letter and the letter after, between the line between them, press double click. Okay, I have something called column width. You can put number here. If you want to change to number 10 as an example, you can change the column width from here. So right or column width and autofit column width, we have used these options. Also for rows, you can use also, if you have small big row, you can use autofit row height. For autofit row height. Also for this, autofit row height. If you have a problem on multiple files, for example, these and these and this and this, select multiple rows, then use row autofit row height. Will autofit the row height. Or you can insert a new, sorry, you can use row height to put a number instead of this number. Put 20 as an example. So you can select before, you can change row height to be 20. Hide and unhide. We told you before that you can hide and unhide column or width. Sorry, column or rows. Okay. Now, how to insert a new column? To insert a column between D and E, go to E, to insert before. So you should select the after one, then to insert before. Right click, insert. Will insert a new column before. Undo. Or you can use insert from here, then insert sheet column to insert a new column. Also, to insert above row 4, right click, insert. Will insert above row 4. So you should select before, then right click, insert. If you want to insert multiple rows or multiple columns, and I want to insert, as an example, 3 columns before Ali. Select 3 columns, right click, insert. We'll add 3 columns before Ali. So how much you select, how much will be insert. Also for rows, I want to insert, as an example, 4 rows, or مثلا as an example 2 rows before, or 2 rows before Muhammad here, before this file, this Muhammad example. Right click, insert. We'll add 2 before or above. To delete, how to delete one column, right click, delete. How to delete multiple columns, select multiple columns, right click, delete. Or from here, delete sheet columns. How to delete multiple rows or 1 row, right click, delete. Press right click here, don't press here for better results. Okay. Everything is clear. Okay. الورك يا شباب عبارة عن pages inside the Excel workbook contains worksheet, collection of cells called sheet. How to select worksheet, how to rename, and how to insert, how to delete, how to move. Okay. By default, you will have one sheet. How to rename the sheet? Right click in the sheet, name, rename. Put any name, example, personal, budget. After finish, press delete. We have now sheet called personal B. To insert a new sheet, press new sheet. If you press new sheet, you see a new sheet differ in new clear sheet without doing anything here. So if you want to change the sheet right to left or left to right, press from here. Then maximize and do what do you want. You can press right click and rename to rename. You can add also sheet number 3 and 4 and 5. You can, as you want, add sheets as much you want. To delete sheet, I want to delete sheet number 3. Example, right click, delete. All options are that I mentioned here also. Insert sheet, delete sheet, rename sheet. So you can press here, right click, delete. So sheet number 3 deleted. Also, if you want to insert in between sheet number 2 and sheet number 4, right click in sheet number 3, number 4, sorry. Select insert and press worksheet, then OK. We'll insert a new one between them. To select sheets, just press on the sheet. Select multiple sheets, press Control. Example, this sheet 5, then Control on the keyboard, sheet 4 and sheet 6. I have selected 3 sheets now. You can delete it or rename or move or copy. I will learn you how to move or copy or hide. So if I want to delete the sheets, press delete. So I have now 2 sheets. We have also this option. You can use it in your to change the color. You can change color of tab. These colors. I want to copy this one. How I can copy this sheet? Right click, move or copy. Before that, I will learn you how to move this sheet. You can press here, then hold them, then both release. You will see a small arrow, black arrow here. Then release. So I have put the sheet personal B after the sheet number 2. How? Press, then move, then release. And then press from the mouse. Now, how to copy? Move or copy? Here we have a window. Copy to where? To the same book 1. This is called book 1. You have the name here, book 1. Before which sheet? Before person B or before sheet 2 or move to the end? This is called moving. To make a copy, just press here. Yani if you want to copy, hit copy here. Choose move to the end as an example. Press OK. So I copied this one here. But if I want to move, you can use moving like this, I told you before. Or you can use right click, move or copy without selecting the create copy here. You can move to before or before personal B. Move to book 1 before sheet personal B. Okay. So I have moved this to here without copying. So this option, move or copy. If you select create copy, you will copy. Without selecting create copy, you will move. Can I copy this sheet to another workbook, new workbook? Yes. By pressing move or copy. From here, you can press new book. If you open, by default, if you open one here before, blank book, now I have two books, book 1 and book 2. Now go again here, move or copy. Here called book 2. Why? Because I have opened book 2. Or you can use the new book if you want to copy it to a new book or move it to a new book. So if I choose book 2, this is book 2, and select create a copy, and before which sheet? Okay, sheet 1. Okay. Now I have from book 1, personal B, to here. Or you can move also. You can use move to move without selecting this create copy. All options that I have mentioned also mentioned here. Insert, sheet, delete, and rename and move or copy on tab color, also change the color. Also you can protect sheets. Maybe we will learn you how to protect sheet by password, inshallah. Formula. This is introduction for formula. Formula, you know, in mathematics operation, we have something called mathematical operation and priority, أولوية. Mathematical priority. We use a plus and subtract and multiplication and division and exponents in Excel also. We have something called cell reference. Cell reference is the same cell name. نفس الاسم الخلية بسموه cell reference called the same cell name. A3 called cell reference. A1 cell reference. A2 cell reference. This is cell reference. Okay. How to make total for, as an example, C4, D4, E4, F4, for all of these. You can use something called example equal 1000. Before that, I will stop recording now. Pause.